You guys, we seriously need to talk about Kylie Jenner because the Kardashian-Jenner brands are starting to look shaky, and people online are noticing. Kylie recently removed Sprinter from her bio, and that one small change has everyone raising their eyebrows. Now the internet is buzzing, asking the same question: what keeps happening to these Kardashian businesses that suddenly appear everywhere, and then quietly disappear without a word? And it's not just about Sprinter either. People are also bringing up Good American again, demanding answers about what's really going on behind the scenes with some of these celebrity brands. The pattern has people talking loud right now because fans are starting to wonder if some of these companies launch big but fade out just as fast. Let's rewind for a second. 2 years ago in March, Kylie Jenner revealed her vodka soda brand called Sprinter. The timing was strategic because she launched it right before Coachella, with one of the first big promo moments happening at her sister Kourtney Kardashian's Poosh event near the festival. The drink came out with 4 main flavors: grapefruit, lime, peach, and black cherry. Kylie had the whole family pushing the product online before it dropped, but despite all that promotion, the brand never really created the level of buzz people expected. By that time, the seltzer market was already packed. White Claw was everywhere, Truly had already taken off, and it felt like every company was launching some kind of fizzy canned drink. So when Sprinter entered the scene, it didn't shake the industry the way Kendall Jenner's 818 tequila did when it launched. That difference is exactly why people are suddenly looking back at Sprinter and asking questions now. Even though Sprinter and 818 Tequila are technically connected through the same distribution partner, people started noticing something strange recently. Kylie hasn't been promoting Sprinter like she used to, and fans who watch her social media closely caught a big change this past week. Kylie quietly removed Drink Sprinter from her Instagram bio, which normally lists all of her brands. That small move instantly set off alarms online because people track every detail on those profiles. One account on X posted, "Kylie removed Drink Sprinter from her Instagram bio that includes all her brands," and the internet started running with it. Some people immediately assumed the brand might not be performing well and that it could slowly disappear, just like a few of Kylie's past ventures that showed up with huge hype and then faded away. A lot of users started mentioning Kylie Swim and Kylie Baby, 2 brands that once had major promotion but eventually stopped getting the same level of attention. And the conversation didn't stop there. People also brought up something similar involving Khloe Kardashian. Last year, fans noticed that Khloe quietly removed Good American from her Instagram bio too. That move surprised a lot of people because she originally co-founded the brand back in 2016 with Emma Grede, focusing on size-inclusive denim, activewear, and ready-to-wear fashion. What made the situation even more confusing is that Good American didn't appear to be struggling at all. In fact, new retail stores are still being built in shopping malls, which usually signals growth for a brand. So when Khloe suddenly stopped promoting it and removed it from her bio, people were left wondering what was really happening behind the scenes. I actually mentioned this situation before when discussing the Kardashian-Jenner brands, but recently we finally got a new update this month that sheds a little more light on it. So what was really happening behind the scenes with Good American? Well, Us Weekly actually shared some details. According to their report, Khloe Kardashian is still financially connected to the brand, but her role has changed a lot compared to the early days. An insider explained that Khloe is now focusing most of her energy on other projects, including her newer podcast and her clothing line, where she's planning to release more products soon. The source—
Hi guys. Okay, so my obsession drink. I think you guys have probably seen me carry this drink a lot over the past year and a half. I just want to tell you guys how this all came about. I began my relationship with Update in 2023 as someone who moves at an intense pace while prioritizing focus, balance, and what I put in my body. I was drawn to Update's approach to focused energy. Update had quietly become my go-to energy source. Everyone drinks coffee in the morning and I get up and I drink my Update. It's a focus drink. So it's like a calm energy. It's not like a jittery energy, and you can fall asleep on it. I crave the taste. It's really weird. It's sweet, but it's really good. It was known that I was just a long-time consumer of the product, and so I would reach out and give them unsolicited feedback on the flavors and formulations and packaging, mostly packaging. My first order of business was changing the can. I felt like it was a little masculine, which I love masculine things. I just felt like it didn't scream that calm of energy to me.
Hey, what if we did a high gloss?
Oh, that's cool.
So that everything is matte.
Is it a limited edition the high gloss.
Has even said she is not involved in strategy or operations for Good American, but is still an ambassador. So basically, Chloe still benefits from the brand and represents it publicly, but she's no longer deeply involved in the day-to-day decisions or business planning. Meanwhile, the company itself is still moving forward without any slowdown. The products are still launching, the website is active, social media posts continue, and new stores are even opening. So the brand clearly didn't disappear at all. It just looks like Chloe stepped back from being hands-on. Now back to Kylie and Sprinter, because that situation started looking very different. Some people thought maybe Kylie was taking a similar route and quietly stepping away while the brand continued running behind the scenes. But then fans noticed something that made the whole thing feel more dramatic. The Sprinter Instagram page was wiped, and that instantly made people question whether the brand was fully shutting down. With Good American, everything still looked active and growing. But with Sprinter, the sudden cleanup made it feel like the project might be completely finished, almost like it was being erased. Then fans spotted another interesting detail. Kris Jenner still had Sprinter listed in her bio, which confused people even more. But others pointed out that Kris sometimes updates her bio later than everyone else. In fact, some noticed she hadn't even added Kim's brand new project yet. And that brings us to another twist that dropped this week. Around the same time Kylie removed Sprinter from her bio, Kim Kardashian suddenly announced she's stepping into the drink business too. She revealed that she's a co-founder of a better-for-you energy drink company called. Kim explained that her new drink is a caffeine-free energy drink, which immediately had people raising their eyebrows about the timing. The announcement dropped right as Kylie appeared to be quietly stepping away from Sprinter. So online, people started asking questions fast. Some were even joking that Kim might be stepping in to replace the canned drink Kylie had been promoting. The whole situation just felt oddly timed to a lot of watchers. Kim insisted this project wasn't random at all and claimed she had actually been working on it behind the scenes for quite a while. Still, the timing had people talking because it happened right when the conversation about Sprinter was getting louder across social media. Then, just as the speculation started hitting its peak, Kylie finally spoke up about Sprinter. She posted an update hinting that something new is coming. Her message basically suggested that the team has been working on changes, and the official @Drink Sprinter account also posted the words "coming soon," which instantly got fans guessing that a relaunch might be on the way. A creator on TikTok known as Gay Man with the Spray Tan even claimed he might have figured out what's happening. According to his theory, Kylie could be preparing to introduce a totally different type of product connected to the brand. The clue comes from a trademark Kylie reportedly filed for the name K2O, described as a dietary supplement drink. Because of that detail, some people think the brand might shift away from alcohol and move toward a hydration-style drink, something similar to products like Liquid IV. So now the big question people are asking is this: is Sprinter transforming into a completely new type of drink brand, or is Kylie launching a separate product under a new name? Either way, it definitely looks like something new could be on the way. Now this possibility really got people talking online. Because if Kylie actually shifts Sprinter from an alcoholic canned drink to something like a hydration or supplement beverage, that would be a pretty big pivot for the brand. Instead of competing in the crowded seltzer space, she could be moving into the wellness drink market, which has been exploding lately. A lot of people pointed out that the alcohol seltzer category already has some huge players dominating the shelves. Brands like White Claw and Truly built massive followings years ago, and the market has been packed ever since. So if Sprinter struggled to stand out before, switching directions could be a strategic way to refresh the brand and get people interested again. That's why the K2O trademark caught so much attention. The name itself sounds like it's playing off the idea of water and hydration, which is why many people immediately compared it to products like Liquid IV or other electrolyte-style drinks that promise energy and recovery benefits. If that's really the direction, Kylie might be trying to tap into the health and lifestyle crowd instead of the party drink market. And honestly, the Kardashian-Jenner family has always been quick to pivot when a business idea needs a reset. Instead of letting a brand slowly fade out, they often repackage it, rework the marketing, and bring it back in a totally new form. So this coming soon teaser from Sprinter has people watching closely to see if Kylie is about to roll out a completely different product under the same name. Right now, nothing has been officially confirmed about what the new launch will look like, but the clues are definitely stacking up. Between the deleted bio, the wiped Instagram page, and the new trademark filing, it feels like something major is being prepared behind the scenes. But even with that explanation, people online are still watching the situation very closely. Because this wouldn't be the first time fans noticed a Kardashian-Jenner brand quietly shifting direction after the hype from the original launch cooled down. And when followers...
So seeing this red packaging makes me feel like Kylie's entering a new category, which would make sense because Kylie trademarked this month K2O. This bitch is rewriting science. Definition of hydration with a K. Honey, Kardashian oxygen. Literally what I live off of.
And Kylie actually ended up commenting on this and said, damn, you are good.
Saw Sprinter disappear from Kylie's bio and the page suddenly reset, it instantly made people curious about what was really happening behind the scenes. Some users were even saying the move felt like a full reset button. Instead of continuing to promote the original vodka soda line, it looked like the brand might be clearing the slate before introducing something new. When companies wipe social media pages like that, it usually signals a relaunch, a rebrand, or a completely different product coming in. At the same time, people started pointing out how competitive the celebrity drink space has become lately. Kendall already has 818 Tequila, several influencers have their own beverage brands, and now Kim is stepping into the energy drink market too. So if Kylie is preparing a new version of Sprinter or launching K2O, it would place her right in the middle of another crowded category again. That's why so many watchers are waiting to see what the next announcement looks like. If the teaser really is pointing to a hydration or supplement drink, that would be a major shift from the original alcohol-based product she introduced a couple of years ago. And with the Kardashian-Jenner family, when something suddenly goes quiet online, it usually means a big rollout could be right around the corner. And then Kylie actually jumped into the conversation herself. After a creator on TikTok suggested that the new product might be connected to the K2O trademark, Kylie replied directly and wrote, "Damn, you are good!" That response instantly caught people's attention because it basically confirmed that fans were getting close to figuring it out. Over the weekend, Kylie was also spotted doing what looked like a full photo shoot for the new product, which made people think the launch might be coming very soon. If that's the case, fans probably won't have to wait long before seeing exactly what this new drink is all about. But the whole situation made some followers question the timing even more, because removing Sprinter from her bio right before teasing something new started to look like a calculated move to build curiosity. Instead of walking away from the brand like some people first thought, it now seems more like Kylie was setting up a big rebrand moment. Now, while Kylie might be shifting things with Sprinter, there's another conversation that has been following her for years. And that's the talk about the decline of Kylie Cosmetics. A lot of people online have said the brand just doesn't have the same power it once did back during the King Kylie era when every product launch would sell out instantly. Even during the 10-year anniversary of Kylie Cosmetics last year, when Kylie tried to bring back some of that old energy and nostalgia, the response didn't seem as huge as before. The beauty industry has exploded since the brand first launched, and now the space is packed with competitors and new favorites that dominate the shelves. Still, Kris Jenner recently stepped in to push back against those claims. She shared numbers this week trying to prove that Kylie Cosmetics is still in high demand, even if people online think the hype has faded. And honestly, the numbers she pointed to surprised a lot of people, because Kris seemed determined to show that the brand is far from finished. Kylie even backed her mom up on this. She reposted Kris Jenner's story that showed a ranking from the analytics account Tracker, which claimed that Kylie Cosmetics was the second top beauty brand of 2025. According to that list, L'Oréal Paris was sitting in the #1 spot, followed by Kylie Cosmetics. After that came brands like Rare Beauty, Rhode Skin, REM Beauty, Huda Beauty, ELF, Maybelline, MAC Cosmetics, NYX, Makeup by Mario, Medicube, and Fenty Beauty rounding out the top group. But when people looked at the list, the reactions in the comments were mixed. Some fans were genuinely surprised to see Kylie Cosmetics ranked that high. One person even wrote, "Love Kylie, but is there anyone still buying from Kylie Cosmetics?" That comment alone sparked a whole debate under the post. A lot of beauty watchers pointed out something interesting about the current makeup space. They said when you scroll through social media, you constantly see creators using brands like Rare Beauty or Rhode in their Get Ready With Me videos. Influencers are traveling on brand trips, opening big PR packages, and posting tons of content around those products. But when it comes to Kylie Cosmetics, some people say they rarely see that same kind of organic buzz anymore. Many commenters said they almost never see a creator casually reaching into their makeup bag and saying they use a Kylie Cosmetics product every day. And that lack of everyday mentions made some followers question how the brand is still ranking so high. Because of that, a few people started wondering if Kylie Cosmetics has just been running more quietly in the background for a while now. The brand that once dominated the beauty world might simply be operating without the constant social media hype it used to have. Of course, there's also another possibility. It could be that the products are still selling extremely well without needing the same level of promotion. And if that's the case, Kylie might not even need to push the brand as aggressively as before because the business could already be sustaining itself. Some people even pointed out that Kylie doesn't seem to do the huge PR stunts she used to do for Kylie Cosmetics. There was a time when the brand would send out massive PR boxes and over-the-top influencer packages that had everyone posting about it online. Those moments used to dominate social media. But lately, it feels like that kind of promotion has slowed down a lot. Because of that, a lot of viewers assume the brand isn't as active anymore. But there's another possibility people are starting to consider. Maybe Kylie Cosmetics simply doesn't need all that extra hype right now to stay successful. The brand might look quieter on social media, but it could still be performing very well in stores around the world. After all, Kylie's products are sold globally. You can find them not only in beauty retailers, but also in places like airports and even vending machines, which means the brand has a pretty wide international reach. Meanwhile, newer brands like Rhode are only beginning to expand into global markets, so their presence overseas is still growing. That's why the conversation around Kylie Cosmetics is so interesting right now. For years, people have said the brand fell off or isn't what it used to be, yet charts like this suggest it could still be pulling in major numbers worldwide. And honestly, the reactions online are always the same whenever Kylie releases something new. Every time she drops another product, people flood the comments asking, "Who is buying this?" But clearly someone is, because those sales are what keep the brand showing up on rankings like this. And there's always one more question people throw into the mix too. Whenever a new launch happens, viewers start asking if Kylie actually uses her own products herself. And that's where a lot of the conversation online keeps landing. Because when people look at other celebrity beauty brands, they feel like those founders genuinely use their own products all the time. A lot of fans say they can easily picture Hailey Bieber using her Rhode peptide treatments, and they feel like Selena Gomez truly wears rare beauty in her everyday routines. But when it comes to Kylie Cosmetics, some viewers say they just don't get that same vibe. A lot of people feel like the brand has been running more quietly in the background, almost like something Kylie keeps going because it built her name in the beauty industry. Even when she promotes it, some followers say the energy just feels a little less enthusiastic than it did during the early King Kylie era. Still, Kylie clearly isn't letting the brand disappear. Just this week, right before teasing the Sprinter rebrand, she posted that new Kylie Cosmetics products are on the way. So the brand is still active and new launches are still happening whether people notice them or not. And with those recent rankings claiming Kylie Cosmetics is one of the top beauty brands of 2025, it might actually be performing much better than social media chatter makes it seem. Sometimes a brand can look quiet online, but still be doing huge numbers behind the scenes. Now, I definitely want to hear what you think about all of this. What's your opinion on Kylie Cosmetics right now? And do you think this Sprinter rebrand is about to surprise people? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I'm really curious to see what everyone thinks. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves keeping up with celebrity business drama. And of course, don't forget to comment below with your take on everything we talked about today. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.